I mentioned Hebrews a little bit earlier. Was it written by Paul? Well, there was debate over this, as you can see. Eusebius said, perhaps. Cyril, yes. Athanasius, yes. Gregory, yes. The African canons, no. Jerome, yes. Augustine, yes. The Laodicea Synod, yes. The Carthage Synod, both of them said no. Now, what's interesting is even though they said no, they still included it in the canon because they would have thought that it was probably, penned by one of Paul's colleagues, a colleague of an apostle. Today, we still don't know who wrote Hebrews. In fact, Origen, in the 3rd century, one of the church fathers said, who wrote the letter of Hebrews? In truth, God knows. So again, what's interesting is even the ancients, even though they didn't know who wrote it, they were still wanting to include it within the canon. So written by an apostle wasn't the only criteria that they used. Today, there's still debate over the authorship of a lot of these letters. For example, over the 13 letters in the New Testament we have from Paul, 7 of them are almost universally regarded as being written by Paul. 6 of them are in question. 3 of them are in serious question. And I mentioned those would be 1st, 2nd Timothy, and Titus. But still, a lot of people would include these in our New Testament because if they weren't written by Paul, they may have been written by one of his colleagues, or they contained Pauline thought. They were widespread usage in the early church. You know, there are a lot of things that we could consider as we look at these, and other questions will pop up.